Hello everyone, it's Gallic from Noctua L Gaming. Welcome to my channel. Hope everything is going well today. I decided I wanted to form Italy, which is an awesome country to form. It's not too hard and you only need to get to Tech 10 in Edmund, so it's not too long of a campaign. I will start as Naples and show those in the north who the true Italians are. Along the way, I'll have clashes in the Mediterranean and show them who the true ruler of the waves. So let's get to the gameplay and expand my Italian empire. Here we are as Naples. We're going to go ahead and try forming Italy for the achievement, as well as forming the two Sicilies for fun before that. Let's go ahead and look at our ideas here. We start off with trade efficiency plus 10%, institution plus 10%, as well as national manpower modifier plus 20%. Then we get goods produced modifier plus 10%, minus 5% tech cost, minus 10% dev cost, plus 10% morale of armies. Then we get ship cost minus 10%, yearly prestige plus 1, as well as yearly legitimacy plus 1. All these ideas at the front here, the end, they're kind of boring, but the first ones are great. If you want to play as Naples and be tall, they'd be great for that, because saving development to put into development with the tech cost is nice, as well as just getting, more trade. It's great these guys would have a great economy just building up because all the trade and whatnot. Let's go ahead, and what we're gonna do is try to find people for independence if we need to, because we could probably declare independence before Alphonse dies, because when he dies, then an event happens, triggers within 2 months, where we either get released or we stay as a PU. Normally he picks us to be released, and that's fine. He has Portugal and Castile as rivals, so we could probably get independence from with both of them. So if it takes too long, I'll just declare independence, and hopefully Aragon has some weak allies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all my estates set up and pretty much wait until I know what's gonna happen. So I'll see you then. Alphonse went ahead and died on me, so they did free us. We are no longer in the PU, and an event with the Pope happened. Now we could refuse to pay. I believe he gets claims on us, and we get a malice towards him, or we pay him 100 ducats and we lose 20 legitimacy, which isn't the end of the world. It's no big deal. I'm thinking about doing that just because I want to keep the Pope on my side. I want to get more Pope points down here. Or Pope points, or papal influence. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now we are free from Aragon. Do we get our truce timer did not reset? Ooh, that could help a lot. Unfortunately, it looks like I was hoping to ally Castile, but it doesn't look like they care enough, which is very unfortunate. We will have to figure out who we want to ally here, because we're pretty much allyless. I'm gonna go ahead and sort that out. I want to get a claim on Siena just because when they do leave the HRE, hopefully he's allied to Austria. Dang it, that's not gonna happen. Never mind. So yeah, so basically I'm just gonna look for allies. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I got a claim on Epirus, so I'm gonna go ahead and declare war on him. I did ally Castile. I'm not sure how good of an idea that's gonna be because, well, Castile could do some silly things here and there. But we're gonna go ahead and declare war for Arta here. And then I gotta somehow figure out how I'm going to attack Naples, because he decided he was going to ally Austria. All right, so our war with Epirus is over, and instead of taking anything from Epirus, I'm just gonna go ahead and vassalize him because he's already at war with Byzantium. So I figured I might as well just go after Byzantium and vassalize him too. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure it's vassalized. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we'll go ahead and take out Byzantium here and vassalize him as well. All right, we're gonna go ahead and fully annex Byzantium here. Now I'm thinking about, I am going to release him, but I'm gonna wait a monthly tick and then release him, and then that way he won't have any negative malices, no negative things. Besides, of course, the size and everything. And this way, I also make sure that the Ottomans aren't at war with them. He isn't, but if I did it while he was, that's just another way to make sure it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna go ahead and click this button, and then we will wait a moment. We'll wait till the next month happens. Here we go. And nobility, you can go ahead and go away. And then what we'll do is we'll go in and we will release Byzantium here. I could also release Bulgaria. That is tempting to release Bulgaria first. Let's see here. I think I will, because if I release Bulgaria first, it gives me both of these vassals. I'm not sure how high my liberties desire is going to be with all three of them, but I think I am going to do that. I didn't even think about that. Let's go ahead and now release Byzantium, and then yeah, all my guys will stay loyal because that also gives me the ability to get strong duchies here. There we go. Now I have 3 vassals when I had, none. So who needs allies when you can just vassalize everybody? We'll go ahead and seize land here. Get back above that. I had to sell titles because I was running out of money and I needed that free company. My biggest problem right now is going to be Austria. He will be helping Aragon here. If I call in Castile, which I can't because of course he's in debt. The Pope won't help either because I don't own 10 favors. And it would destabilize him, of course, probably because they like each other. So I gotta figure out how to get my cores back. I guess for now, what happened was pretty good. Maybe I can ally, no, I can't ally Austria because I am allied to the Pope, which he rivaled and kind of a pain in the butt. And then of course I rivaled Aragon, so that makes it impossible. So we got that going for us. If Aragon ever picks up another ally, I would worry about it. I could ally Burgundy, but I'm not sure he would help me too much. He could help me against Austria. So yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do that. So yeah, I'll figure this out, and when everything gets sorted, I'll tell you what's happening. All right, so I'm gonna try something crazy. Hopefully this works. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Venice here, and I'm hoping that I could get through the Ottomans. I don't think I can, but I'm hoping because maybe Ragusa has something going on and Venice can get through. I can. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I might have to get over here and then come up here and siege all this down. But it's a hope. So we're gonna go ahead and declare war and see how poorly this is gonna go. Okay, so it looks like our war with Venice is finally over. I'm gonna take only 3 provinces from them because they're very expensive. We do get a kind of a coalition against us. Not really, it's just 3 guys. And by the end of the year, it'll fall off. But we're gonna take Venice now, which is really nice. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. On top of that, I did just get my Reformation here. So we could curtail the nobles, but they already have a lot of power, which is fine by me. My manpower each month is okay, and it's only going to get better. So I'm going to go ahead and get 15% for curtail instead of strengthen here, and we'll go with that. We'll pour up what we got here. We got to wait a little bit before that one, but yeah, we're doing great. All right, I have an opportunity here to attack Mantua. I was kind of hoping to do it to break my alliance with Milan. I could just break my alliance. I just picked him up just in case I could get him to help me with Venice. So I'll probably break that in a moment. We do need that, his cap Milan, as well as the capital of Florence to form Italy and Genoa. So I want to take these 3 in Genoa, and then we'll move down and take Florence. And then we will be able to form Italy when we reach Tech 10. Oh, we still got a ways to go for that. So let's go ahead and attack this guy here. Have everybody waiting for it. All right, our war with Mantua is over. We don't really have too many people in the coalition. I guess this was great. Genoa, Siena, Savoy, Little, Seleucia. It could form, but I highly doubt. I have a really big chain here, alliance chain. So I highly doubt they will. So we'll go ahead and take that in court. Now, I don't know if Phosphidine happened in the world, but there's a chance I could get it here because I do have a glass as well as 50 prestige. But I think it may have happened. So we'll see if it does or not. All right, so I have an opportunity to fix a situation I have. So France has allied 2 people down over here in Italy, and I would like to break that up. Luckily, they're both his allies are republics. So hopefully he'll find another ally and he won't ally them again. Them not having a royal marriage would help a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the Pope and Burgundy, and I'm basically gonna white piece Florence, but then I'm also going to break the alliance between Austria and Aragon here. So that's great. That's gonna help a lot because I would love for that to happen, so I could get my cores back before they fall off. So let's go ahead and we'll declare war for Lucca here, and hopefully Burgundy got messed up pretty bad from France. Not too bad. He lost 3, but we're gonna call him in to help us as well. And we're gonna go ahead and just white piece Florence here, and then if my, I would say if my if my opinion aggressive expansion is down, then what we'll do is go over Genoa. But unfortunately, it's at 40. I would probably want about 35. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Genoa. It's gonna take a little while, so I'm hoping like 2 years my AE will die down enough for me to take Genoa and not have a problem. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call everybody in, and I'm just gonna beeline it right to Genoa here. Venice comes in, that's not a problem. Austria is gonna help take care of that. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start this war up here. All right, so I just got my first idea, and I think I am gonna go ahead and do diplomacy. My leaders are pretty, my next leader is a 6 in it, so I think that's probably the best move. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna do diplomatic, so we can get that extra diplomat here, which would help too. So I'm just gonna turn him on to outrage countries. And yeah, this war is going fine, and I'll see you when it's over, probably. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take Corsica as well as Genova away from Genoa, and we're only gonna get a couple people that are in the coalition, nobody big, so that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and take that and core that up. And then I noticed that I wanted to attack Aragon, and look at who allied him. France did. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on to the Ottomans here. I should be saving up my favors to break his alliance with Aragon, but quite frankly, I would love to have this Ottomans war just to break him down so I don't have to worry about him later on. I'll probably keep Byzantium and Bulgaria as just big vassals. I think that'd be fun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take the closest thing to us. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it for his capital. And we'll go ahead and get this war started. So the war with the Ottomans is over. This was probably the easiest Ottomans campaign I have ever had against him. And I literally get to take all the Balkans except 1 land, which is really nice. Really denying him Constantinople in the beginning really does help. So we're gonna return all our provinces back to our vassals here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we will take a couple for ourselves, so that way we can maybe get the gold mine here to help get our money going a little bit better. And I just got an achievement to not just pizza. I became a great power as Naples. That's fun. So we'll go ahead and build a spy network against Serbia here. And really, all I really want is probably gold mine. I don't really need everything here. What I might do is take the whole state and then leave the rest for if Hungary wants it or something. That's no big deal to me. So we're gonna go ahead and declare our war on Florence here. He's actually excommunicated, which makes this a lot nicer because we get minus 50% aggressive expansion here. So we're gonna go ahead and do it for his capital. We're gonna call in all our allies. France is Tech 7 like me, but I'm hoping that there's so many of us that one, I hope he goes down to Castile and messes with Castile. That's my assumption that he's gonna do. And once we get Florence, we can go break up France. I'm hoping that either we cause enough war exhaustion for me to go into Aragon here, and that way it'll make it a lot easier. And then we will also be able to finally get Sicily, which I've been wanting to get, but I keep getting blocked by either Austria, France, or other things that keep happening. So let's go ahead and declare war for friends here. Call everybody in. All right, let's do this. And now we'll just go ahead and dive right in here. We just got our next age ability. I'm gonna go ahead and get adaptive combat terrain because we are fighting in Italy a lot, so I could get that +1 on pretty much all of the farms here. Oh man, so he was excommunicated, but it looks like it fell off. Even though I declared war for excommunication, it was only at 30 something, but now that he's not excommunicated anymore, apparently it went back up. But that's okay because it's a bunch of small people, so it's not that big of a deal. So we're still gonna take it. It's 62 AE. It's not that bad. We get rid of Florence altogether. Yeah, we do have some people with a little bit of AE, but like I said, it's a bunch of small people. Most of the people I'm actually allied with are in Italy. So a lot of the Italian guys don't really care, and that's fine. So we'll let our AE die down a little bit again, and then we'll drop our alliance with Milan. No, we'll probably keep that until I take Siena, because we do need Siena. So we'll go ahead and core all this, and yeah, we'll keep plugging along here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and declare war on Venice here. We finally get to take our cores back. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it for Messenia here, which is 18 development, which is fantastic. We'll call in Castile and Milan to help me out. I am going to knock out Venice as quickly as possible. And it should be a pretty easy, quick war. I had to break the alliance of Austria and Aragon because we all knew that was going to happen. We're going to go ahead and end our war with Aragon here. We don't need to keep going, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the islands over here as well. What is it, the Turian Islands over here? I probably said that wrong, but that's okay. So we'll take that, we'll get our cores back because I believe Malta is a core. It is, so cool. Sometimes I like to forget those little islands. This time I didn't. Then the war, and there we go. That is now ours. I need to build another fort down here because they have been probably raided a lot. So we'll core up what those ones we got. I'll wait till no, let's do it now before I forget. We'll go ahead and give myself a stability. When we finally get to unite the two Sicilies, which gives me claims over here, which I already took. Yep, we already took all that. Now that should give us claims over here in this area, Dalmatia, as well as basically Dalmatia, Ragusa area over here, which is great. Which we do want to start getting those because we want to make that into a trade company over here, so we can just start funneling things into Venice. I unlocked a new idea. I've been racking my brain what I want to do. For some reason, my brain was like, I really want to do quantity, but I'm gonna go ahead and do quality. I'm gonna, because we are doing a lot of, we will have infantry as Italy, as well as that yearly tradition cavalry combat's nice. We are gonna do boat things because we're in the Mediterranean, so having better boat morale, ship durability, less naval attrition, combat ability, all that fun stuff, and discipline. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do quality. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Savoy here. I'm really just after Siena. The nice thing is I do need to have Milan as an enemy now, because the last thing I'm gonna need, I believe, is Milano and as well as Rome, and then that is it. And then I can form Italy at Tech 10. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Call everybody in to make my life easier. We're gonna sit on Siena, take Siena, and then we're going to white piece everybody else out. So I pieced out Siena. I waited a little while before I said something. We got his land, white piece everybody else out. I am gonna try to get Bologna as a vassal here. I just need to influence him, and then basically wait for the aggressive expansion that I do have with him. So that's no big deal. Let's go ahead and influence. Oh, I have to pay my loans off. Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Venice though, because they are excommunicated, and if I could get these lands over here, I really would like to. We'll do it for Trevesio there, and yeah, we'll go ahead and call the Pope and Castile in. Hopefully Castile could get Aragon out quickly. I'm gonna jump on Ferrara down here and get him out immediately. So let's go ahead and declare war. And then that way we could have a little bit more of Italy. The war with Venice is over. I would like to take Friuli, but I don't think it's worth the AE. We would get a little bit. Hungary would join, which I don't really want. I'd rather just take this. And we'll let our AE die down a little bit, because we're going to need a lot of it to drop off for when we take Milan stuff over here. So I want to take these mainly because Istra is in the Venice node, so I get more of that. So we'll go ahead and end this here. And then we'll go ahead and core it all up. We're going to go ahead and declare war on the Ottomans, because one of the things I do want to do is get the trade node over here and cancel out the Opal. To start bringing it into Ragusa, and I want to get the Ragusa trade node so I can pull it into Venice. And since I'm kind of waiting for my AE to die down in the Catholic nations, I'm going to go ahead and declare war on a Sunni nation. And that way I can do that. I might also take some of the Syrian lands down here, because I do have claims over here, so that's what we're going to declare war on for. We're going to bring in the Pope and Austria because, well, we can, so why wouldn't we? So let's go ahead and declare war. War with the Ottomans over. I was trying to take Suran and Sulga here, but apparently Austria wants it, which is really strange. He has just decided he wants all of Anatolia. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's because it's a rival. That's what I'm assuming. So I'm just going to take these lands over here in Syria. I'm going to leave this right here because I still have a permanent claim. So I can declare war on Ottomans when I want. So we're going to just take some money, some more reps in the war here. I'm half tempted to just pull out Syria and demand the cores back over here so I just get less AE for all that. I do believe I have an open slot, so it would be perfect for it. So I think I will. We'll go ahead and release Syria. That way we can declare war on the Mamelukes for Syrian cores instead, and only get a little AE. I noticed that Persia is over here, and the reason why I noticed they existed was this culture influence state of Persia, which is such a cool mechanic. I really like it as Persia. So I'm just letting my AE still die down a little. It's still a little high in some areas, and then I'm gonna go into Milan when I can. So we're gonna go ahead and go to war with Milan here. We're gonna get their capital in Parma because I want to connect my lands up here. We'll call in Austria just to make this go quicker. I'm just gonna white piece everybody else out. And yeah, we'll just keep on chugging along here. The war with Milan is now over. I would love to get this mountain fort too. I think I can. Not many people are gonna be upset with me because I let it die down pretty good right here. We almost have no AE with a lot of people. So we'll go ahead and take that mountain fort because that mountain fort is amazing. There we go. And we got Parma as well. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this fort because that is useless to have. Go up and core everything. Now I do believe the last thing we need to form Italy is just have Rome, and we need to get to tech 10. We're almost to 8, so we still got a little ways to go, so that's no big deal. So I'm just gonna let my AE die down. Maybe attack some more Italians along the way if I feel like it. Hungary did take over a lot of stuff, so we're probably gonna want to take that from him. Luckily, he doesn't really have too big of allies. He does have Muscovy, but I'm not too worried about it. I did ally Poland, so it won't be easy it won't be hard to take things from him. So yeah, when everything gets settled, I will bring you back in. All right, so I meant to say something when it popped up, but I was moving stuff around and then just spaced it out, but I'll put it on the screen. But what happened was, as Naples, you do get a choice to become a republic, and it makes it so everybody that's allied to you takes a diplomatic hit, and it says Austria gets a casus belli on you for changing your government back to a monarchy. So if you wanted to go Republican, you can as Naples, if you decide to do that, or you fight rebels. I had 32,000. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, you could. That's what you could do. Going Republic is very viable. It is. Republic is amazing for just monopoint generation because you can manipulate the way you want. But yeah, that's what happened. So I'm just still hanging out, waiting for AE to die down. Editing Gallic here. So I have a widescreen monitor and YouTube like 16:9 ratio. So I changed my resolution down to 2560 by 1440. And I forgot to when recording the last part of forming Italy. So sorry about that. You won't be able to see the right side of the screen, but you will be able to see everything I'm talking about, hopefully. Now I have a notepad to use when I start to record. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and declare war on the Mamluks here. I can bring in Poland because they rivaled them, and might as well use them while I can. So this should be a pretty easy war. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take Dimshik back. For tier 5 government reform, I'm gonna go ahead and get sustained discipline for the land attrition because that's kind of what's killing my troops right now. Our war with the Mamelukes is over. We're gonna go ahead and return all their cores and take all the claims I have. And we'll just call it good here. So I just got Prospering Times, and it's in the Ragusa trade node, which is actually kind of fantastic. So it's gonna make it a lot easier to make this into a trade company. So we'll just go ahead and give it trade power. I just hit Tech 10 in admin, and the only reason why I do not have Rome yet is because I wasn't in a war with Poland, and now I'm in a war with Castile against Tunis. So everybody's calling me into wars that I don't want to be a part of. But the reason why I joined Poland is because I was hoping I could get some land from Hungary. I got Ferrara, Lika here, and Boom here. So that was nice. So it was worth joining Poland. Now, joining Castile, he's just been a pain in the butt. So I'm going to pick my next idea, which is going to be religious, because I am over here trying to get all this organized, all this converted. So we're just going to go ahead and switch over to administrative here. We're going to go ahead and declare war on Rome for Roma. And yeah, we're just going to have to do it by ourselves because everybody's always trying to be good with the Pope. So that makes it so they don't want to join a war against them. But that's okay. We don't need their help. All right, we're going to go ahead and call this with the Pope. I just want to get Rome anyways, and I want to defend my lands from Tunis. They kind of sieged everything over here in Syria. No big deal. eventually Castile will get it done, but I mainly just wanted Rome. So let's go ahead and call it here. There we go. We'll go ahead and core this now. And I believe after that we will be able to form Italy. I have a permanent claim over here in Corfu, and he's all by himself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that real quick. We finally got out of the war with everybody, basically everybody. Nobody's pulled me in. I got Rome. I probably had it for just a little while. I just realized that I wasn't at war. So we're gonna go ahead and form the Italian nation. Now I thought 2 Sicilies could be done before Tech 10. My bad. You can't. It is at Tech 10 too. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and form the Italian nation, and we're gonna get the new ambitions and whatnot. And with their new ideas, we get global trade power plus 20%, improved relations plus 50%. That is huge. We get fort defense plus 20%. That's really good because you have all these mountain forts right here, so you can hold the line up there a lot longer. It just takes longer to siege them. Going defensive with Italy would probably be really good. That might actually be the next military tech I get if I do it. And then we also have stability cost minus 10%, infantry combat ability plus 15%. Then we get galley cost minus 15% and galley combat ability plus 20%. So now my galleys are unstoppable. Then we have national manpower modifier plus 33%. That's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to go quantity, because I thought it'd be a lot of fun just to have manpower everywhere. National tax modifier plus 15%. And then we get yearly legitimacy still, and then at the end you get minus 25% core creation cost, which is excellent. All these ideas are excellent. They're just really, really good. The yearly prestige one is probably the weakest one out of them all, but it's always good to have enough where you're above 100. So it is helpful. So that also lowers your aggressive impact and all that fun stuff. But I'm not done yet until I am Italy, and I have Friuli here and the rest of Italy all around here. That means the Pope has to get out of here. That means Savoy, Milan, Genoa, and Saluzio all needs to go. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Milan now. I let a little AE die down, and I decided, well, since I'm sitting around, I might as well make Trent and Saluzio a vassal. So that way I don't have to fight them. There's no AE with them. I won't get AE with them and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and declare war on Milan here. Unfortunately, we will be going to war with Savoy, which kind of sucks. We could co-belligerent him, but the AE I would get for having all this land would probably be pretty high, and we don't need none of that because we still have a lot of the Papal State to go here. So we're gonna go ahead and just not co-belligerent, white peace, and then probably take them a little later. Even though I would be tempted to vassalize Aragon and get all these cores back, I'm not gonna worry about that. My focus is just gonna be on Italy, even though I did kill the Ottomans. Let's ignore that and just go ahead and take Pavia here. The war for Milan is now over. We're just gonna fully annex them. We are gonna get 45 aggressive expansion because, again, the development here is just absolutely crazy. So we'll go ahead and take that, end the war. My next target will probably be Genoa here, so I can annex Ferrara, because I can't really declare directly on war with them because Austria will come in. I'm a little sad that I got Ferrara right here with my Hungary war. If I didn't, I could have just vassalized him and wouldn't have had to eat so much AE, but that's okay. We could also attack... No, we can't attack the 3 leagues. This is an HRE. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and it looks like improve our government. Here we go. We're now an empire. And we're gonna core this and probably chill a little longer, get our AE down. If I want, I may go ahead and go into the Mamelukes because I do have some claims here that I got from them. For funsies, and, you know, get Alexandria trade node to help push stuff into Genoa here, which I think I will do just so I can have Genoa take as much as I can from them. So yeah, next time you see me, I should be declaring war on the Mamelukes. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on the Mamelukes here. Apparently they have colonies somewhere. I'm thinking it's these over here in Persia. That's my guess. But we're gonna go ahead and just declare for Chaquaria here. Definitely not saying that right. So let's go ahead and declare war and do this war really quickly. We're gonna go ahead and make peace with the Mamluks here. I was gonna take a lot more of that, but it would have cost like 700 admin, and I only have 400, so I didn't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take all this land right here and start coring it up, and we'll get there eventually. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on Genoa now. We are gonna co-belligerent Savoy. I want to see how much AE I can get by annexing a lot of this Italian states. Because after that, I just need the Pope and one thing in Hungary and I'll be done. So if I could just get this done and let my AE die down that way, it'll be fine. I know that Ferrara is going to cost a lot, so we'll see. Over Genoa's over. I did annex Ferrara over here. We're going to go ahead and fully annex Savoy. While it is a lot of aggressive expansion, it's also not, because it's basically Italian. And you're Italy with that plus 50% improved relations. It's like ridiculous how good that is. So we'll go ahead and core all that up. Not only that, I have been trying to keep an improved relations guy as well. So we're doing great on that. We are, got a mission done here. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, rightful heirs. So this is interesting because it gives you a path to create the Roman Empire again, which is really cool. So Italy is really good at doing that because they literally have missions for it now too. Byzantium is really good at doing it too. I'm not gonna worry about doing any of these. I'm just gonna finish up, and if I decide to play this later, I have options. So our next war is probably going to be with the Pope here, or it's going to be here with Hungary. I'm thinking Hungary because I only need one, and I can probably do that like right away. But I'm going to go ahead and get all my stuff organized here, and we'll go from there. For tier 6 government reform, we're going to go ahead and go aristocratic court because that improved relations. We're stacking it so much, we might as well keep stacking it. And while I'm here, I am going to attack Hungary. I mainly want Friuli here, but if I could get Ragusa and Split and whatnot down here, I will. So we'll go ahead and call in our allies to help with Russia, and let's get this started. We can go ahead and end this war. I don't really want to drag it out more than I have to. We are going to take Ragusa at least. I have the ships to send people there, so it's no big deal. If I took everything, it would be 42 aggressive, and I don't feel like dealing with that, so we'll just take this, call it good. We'll send our guys back, and then we'll get ready for a war with the Pope. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on the Pope now and finish this Italy campaign. I just want to get Italy. I definitely could have done it faster, but that's no big deal. So we'll go ahead and attack for Anconia, and then we'll call it good after this. The war with the Pope is over. We're going to go ahead and just take this. We do get a ton of aggressive expansion. It's 81, but honestly, it's still not even that bad because the decay we get is so high. If we look at our improved relations real quick, which is just right here, look at plus 173, which is just beautiful. So let's go ahead and end this. Here we go. We'll start coring it up. And then, I mean, really, when it comes down to it, we could just go invade into Africa, into Persia, into over here, into Arabia. We have a lot of options to go to, so we can let the AE die down in Europe. I even allied France just to lower my AE impact. But really, when it comes down to it, Italy is just a lot of fun. It's probably a really fun, it is a really fun nation to play. I don't usually play in Italy too much because it tends to be a little bit slower, but so is Brandenburg because of HRE. Italy is just because the provinces are so well developed. It's crazy. But I really did enjoy this Italy campaign, and as well as the idea of if you do go Italy, you have so many things that just you could jump off of, because once you form Italy, it's like, well, go take over Rome, basically. Just take over all of Europe. Italy is a great contender for a world conquest if you want to try doing it as an Italian nation. If you want to do it as a republic, you can still go Naples and go republic that way. You can go Milan into a Brosia republic, which is really powerful too. Venice is really, really awesome in this area as well. It just Italy has a lot to do with things. Like they have a good base here. They have a great base to build off of to platform and become very powerful. But you know, starting as Naples is also a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. I had a great time. If you liked it, do please subscribe. And that's it for me. So I hope you have a wonderful morning, a wonderful evening, and a wonderful night. Goodbye.